Okay, so I think I've addressed all the rust issues that I gotta repair, like the holes in the roof and that whole top piece where it's silicone. That's all rusted through, and that right there, big hole rusted through. Rocker panel rusted through, and the back. Okay, I've covered all of that, and the floor pans in there rusted. Here's my plan to do this on a budget, since I don't have money right now to do anything. And I'll probably make some videos on the second gen later. All it really needs is a wiring harness, hopefully, for the transmission. But I got this other second gen cab over here from Transmission Swap. This one was a parts truck. This is all that's left of it. And I'm glad I kept it, because there's a lot of solid metal on this cab that I can cut off and weld on that one. Now, I know it sounds crazy because this is the second gen cab and that's a first gen Dodge Ram, but the rust is not that bad on the first gen. So for the small little holes that are rusted out on the first gen, I can cut out a small piece of metal out of this second gen that matches the curvature of the metal and all that other stuff, and cut it out on that one, match it up and weld it. So I got a hole in the bottom rocker panel on the first gen, so we'll see if I can get a spot out of this rocker panel that matches that curvature of that rocker panel and get it to match up and fix it. Now the angle of the roof on this one is a lot more curved than the first gen over there. The first gen almost has this type of slope to the front of the cab up there, so I'm probably going to actually cut rear metal off the rear of the cab to fix the front of the cab on the first gen. But this so far is all in theory. We'll see how it goes, and I'll be editing these videos as I go along and throw them all together. But I also plan on cutting the floor pans out of this and putting it in the first gen. So, and if that don't work, we got other pieces that we can cut off this, like the rear of the cab, or I even got flat metal out of them computer towers that I could, you know, if it's thick enough, I could use that. But I don't really want to do that. I want to use some really thick metal. I got the roof skin of this that I could cut out and do floor pans if I wanted to, but I'm going to try to just go ahead and do floor pans as floor pans and see how that turns out. But anyway, so far it's all in theory. We'll see how this turns out. But I think I got all the metal I need right here to fix the first gen.